Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wayne's World of Science and Technologies. Today we're going to talk about the Authoritarian Dilemma. This is something I haven't seen addressed a lot, but this might help explain to you why some of what's going on is happening. Authoritarians have a problem, and that is a lack of legitimacy. If you're a dictator and you set yourself up in a position where there's no elections, the general population can't do anything about you, you have to work on trust. You can't just promote people for their abilities. You have to go with people you trust, because somebody with abilities might just turn around and say, oh, I could do a better job than he could, and take over. And this causes huge problems for authoritarians. The people they're promoting are their buddies. Their buddies may or may not be competent. In a lot of cases, they probably aren't competent because, hey, they were either spies or business people or whatever before they got turned into politicians, and they may not know what the heck they're doing, or they're turned into soldiers. Sergei Shoigu, for example, was basically the head of the Russian military, but he had no military experience. He may have worn a uniform, but that doesn't mean he actually served. Apparently, he was in the Rosguardia, the Russian Guard, which is basically somewhat similar to the FBI or the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. This means that when you look at military campaigns involving dictatorships, they often are either extremely, really, really, really good, or really, really, really bad. Sometimes you get lucky. The person you trust happens to be super competent. More often than not, the person you hire turns out to be supremely incompetent. So you end up with things like, General Zhukov in World War II managing to totally destroy his own army. And just a second, I got to show you guys something. Oh no, I can't make it switch. Oh well, too bad. Well, I guess I can turn around. I'm down by the river. Dog and I have been doing a little bit of wandering today. And I can hear some kids down there playing in the river. No, we're not going down to the river, idiot. Okay, we'll go down to the river. Dogs are silly. Anyway, so you've got this problem that authoritarians have, that they cannot reliably hire people the way, say, your average business would. And that leaves them totally screwed, because the people that they're putting in positions are there for, as I said, loyalty only, and often have no capabilities no capabilities at all, and also, because they're the boss's pet, are often basically worshippers of the boss, and they do whatever the boss says. And if the boss says do something silly, it's not unusual for them to try and do it. Thus, we see motorcycle assaults in Ukraine, was one example. We saw the Second World War, where the Russians basically just kept tossing men at it and eventually wore the Germans down. It happens all over the place. Anytime you see an authoritarian regime at war, it generally goes badly, because they cannot bring the best people forward. They have to bring forward the people they trust. And the people they trust may or may not actually have a clue what they're doing. Anyways, I'm down by the river now. So here, you can see the river. This is the River Thames in London, Ontario. Right now it's pretty low. In spring it gets pretty wild. Anyway, that's it for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.